Hello and welcome to round 2 of the Alpha Games Regional with me, Rebecca Gillard, joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. So in this game then we have Dan Mulcrone on the left playing Martell Wars and Rowan Gavin playing Targ Wars on the right. And just as a note, these two actually did both get to the top 8, so should see a good game here.
I think both of you guys finished in the top 4 of Swiss.
Oh, is it top 4 they managed to get to?
Yep.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Of Swiss.
Of Swiss. Wait, what? You can't get a top 4 of Swiss, right? Oh, no, yeah, of course you can.
Ignore her. Everybody just ignore Rebecca right now.
Sorry. Anywho, yes. So, hi, honey.
Oh, please carry on. You're on form tonight.
I obviously am.
Tell us another amazing trivia that isn't trivia.
Amazing
Indeed,
trivia
fact.
that isn't trivia. Okay. So Rowan's deck is it's kind of Blood Riders, but it's also got a couple of burn elements to it as well. So it's trying to sort of tie in those different bits. Dan's deck, I can't remember exactly what his deck does. Do you? Did you talk about it? Did you play it?
I played it twice.
Oh.
But what it does is it's got the Dark Star Intimidate, Red Viper Intimidate, it's got Ilaria who like to drag 3 characters into a challenge. So it's got a lot of the go first tech. And I think it has a Doran game finisher.
Oh, right, okay.
Because Martell needs ways to win the game. And Doran's game just quicker.
Makes sense. Especially with Targ Wars, it's a lot easier to get those big Doran's games off now. You know, you can get to plot 7, 8, 9, not worry too much.
In the ward, yeah.
So setups then. Rowan there is set up with Ago, the Plaza Pride and the Isle of Ravens. On the other side, Dan has got a Rose Road, Bastard Daughter and the Red Viper.
Yep.
Seems good.
Yeah, I mean, Dan set up 8 gold worth. He has economy. He should be happy.
Yeah.
Rowan has set up 1 character and 2 non-limited locations, the Isle of Ravens and the Plaza of Pride. The 2 cards work well together. And, yeah, although he has no economy.
I'm sure he'd have preferred a bit of econ there.
Definitely.
And if you had a King's Road, for example, or Gates of the Moon, whatever it is he's running.
Do you think he runs either of them?
Probably not. I think he's probably wanting more continual gold support, like actual gold, rather than bumpy gold, like the King's Road is.
I see, okay.
He might be running Gates. I'm not sure. Because
So,
that gold boost lets him play his events, right?
Sure. Well, I can tell you Rowan is he's trying to recreate a 1st edition deck
Okay.
that won a significant tournament. I don't know if it was World, could have been World, by John Bruno, and I was told it's called the House of Pain.
Okay.
So it has a lot of tempo, jumping in and out, winning challenges, and yeah, without really having any board state ever.
Oh, okay. So we try not to keep characters on board.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rowan liked to jump in characters, jump out characters, bit of burn here, bit of jump in there. That's the general gist of what I think he's trying to do.
Okay.
And so, because he's got all these moving pieces, it's not a simple deck to play. And yeah, you can see he's opened coppers.
To try and get those pieces.
Yeah, when I played him in round 1, he also opened coppers. Though there's obviously a strategy here of looking for pieces, get set up, and get your pieces, get everything ready to go.
Okay.
So Dan has...
Should we quickly go through the plots?
I was just going to say, Dan has opened Behest into counting coppers, and then he triggered Varys' Riddle.
Seems like a good choice.
So he got lots of options too.
Milk and Ago. It's a good milk. Ago can be strong, although there aren't any summer plots out at the moment.
No. Some of Rowan's options include he runs at least 5 of...
At least 5?
At
I'm
least...
pretty sure you're not allowed 5 of a card. Sorry, go on. I know you had a point.
I did have a point. I was going to say he runs 5 cards out of Waking the Dragon and the Iron Bank, but I don't know which one he has 3 of.
Okay.
So I'm sure he doesn't care that much. He could just Iron Bank them, Waken the Dragon, use them in 2 challenges, and then bring it back to hand and get rid of the milk. If he gets gold for doing it as well, and can use the gold with the Iron Bank will have its due, then good, right?
Yeah, seems good.
So Dan played out Darkstar, he's the Intimidate one, and you can sacrifice him. I think it's while he's in a challenge, but I'm not sure. But you can sacrifice him, and each opponent participating character return to hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there 2 Dark Stars?
Yes.
I was just thinking, that is not what he does.
It is what he does.
I'm really confused.
Yeah, one came out in the cycle, the other one came out shortly after in the House... Not the House of Dawn. The Sands of Dawn deluxe box.
House of Dawn.
House of Dawn.
House of Dawn.
Yeah, House of Dawn, we'll go with that.
And also got a Water Gardens on Dan's side.
We have.
So we're in there. Yeah, as you say. So Iron Bank will have its due. Using that to bring aggro back to hand to gain some more gold.
See, I wonder if he would probably want to do that anyway. Because he would not have had to go for things like Blood of My Blood, which I suspect he's going to want to play at this stage.
So he's marshalled Drogon and... Is that Tawny Grounds at the bottom there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saving 3 gold. So 3 gold I imagine is going to be used to go to get Blood of My Blood. So we can see what happens with that one. Got a military here. Oh, no. Okay, changed his mind. We don't have military here. We've got an intrigue here then from Darkstar. So that's going to let him intimidate Drogon if he wants to.
Yeah, Darkstar has 5 strength, so he can survive a Dracarys.
I was wondering what strength he was at. I was wondering how risky it was putting him in.
I believe he's 5 strength. What if he's 4 and I've made a grievous error?
Then everyone can laugh at you.
No, that would be devastating.
Do you reckon Rowan's going to pull Dracarys off 5 times this game with his Isle of Ravens?
No. But who knows? Well, second son going into the discard pile there.
Seems good.
If only he can have a flea bottom for the next round.
Yeah, intimidate on Drogon there, which lets Dan do the military with the bastard daughter. Kneeling the 20 grounds here. And playing Blood of My Blood for 2.
Here it comes.
Who are we going to get? You're not allowed to use Aggo, are you?
You cannot use Aggo.
Kotho, okay, interesting. Oh, I guess because you can just use him next turn, can't he?
That's right, it comes to hand, and then you can just use him.
So I'm assuming Rowan's got Flea Bottom in his deck.
He definitely has Flea Bottom in the deck.
Yeah, he must do with the, with Kotho and Second Sons and the Plaza. I'd be extremely surprised if he didn't. Okay, so Kotha there defended the military challenge.
Yep.
And could use the Red Viper for a power challenge if he wanted, but...
Probably not wise.
Definitely not wise.
So because he isn't... Rowan can discard Aggo, just stand Kotho to go in with Intrigue.
Mm-hmm.
Dan's got a lot of cards in hand.
Yeah, I mean, just got the free counting coppers.
He obviously didn't want to go in with the military challenge to risk the bastard daughter taking an important card from his hand.
So what cards are key to Rowan's deck? Would you say that Blood of My Blood is one of the key ones?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what a Martell player wants to see go. Secret schemes.
Well, turn 1, it's not that hard.
It's not too bad, but they're so useful, even a couple of lots in, just to get those extra few cards.
Yeah.
Especially as they've got ways of, Ricasso making the plot pile bigger, technically, and Prince Behands. What's his name? Prince Doran's Behest. There we go. Using that, also letting us get that use pile built up a bit. I'm going to stop talking now because I can't talk. I just can't talk today.
It's too late for commentary.
It's too late, yeah.
We should commentate early in the morning when we're actually with it and have
early in the
good
morning?
ideas.
I'm not doing an hour's commentary, before you go to work. You leave at 7:45.
This is a really fascinating tidbit of information for our loyal viewers. I'm sure they really cared about this bit.
Obviously. Oh, was that 2 Dracarys?
It is.
Ouch. What strength is the Red Viper?
4.
Is he the Bastard Viper?
He is. I like both their dedication to showing us what's in their hands.
I know.
Bear in mind that when I played on camera, I forgot the camera even existed. I never think about it.
I know. Dan. I think Dan is the one that sort of remembers, because Dan used to do videos, didn't he? So you probably know that it's quite nice when the player shows their hands to the screen. Gives the viewers an idea of what's going on. It's a bit too short of a show for us as commentators to really take in exactly what was in their hand, but I guess as a viewer, you can always pause it and go and have a proper look at their hand, and you can tell them what you think they should, what they should have done at the time. Maybe give an opinion on what they should marshal.
They're both taking a lot of time over their plots.
Yeah, Dan likes to really think about stuff.
So does Rowan.
Yeah, well, I was going to move on to Rowan. But as Dan being in our meta, he does like to think very carefully about all the moves that he makes. He does not like to make the wrong move. Although saying that, he did last turn go in the bastard door to change the mind and then going for an intrigue instead.
Yeah.
But generally, he takes his time, thinks about it carefully, and makes good decisions because of it. And I've not played Rowan as much, but I believe him to basically be the same as Dan. They really like to think about what they're doing and make sure they're doing it right.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds good. It sounds like them.
So we've got the long plan here on the left from Dan, and then is that a fortified position?
It is.
Is that the one that blanks plots?
It is.
Cool. That's the worst plot to see if you have just played the long plan. And someone played that against me as well, and it was really annoying.
Why is it bad against the long plan?
It's fortified position that blanks plots.
No, blank characters.
Oh, poo.
The one that blanks plots is Forgotten Plan. And not only is it Forgotten Plan cannot target schemes, which the long plan definitely is.
What? Someone blanked mine.
They probably didn't.
No, generally someone blanked my long plan.
When?
During the tournament.
Well, you should have read the damn card, woman.
I was cheated.
Well, you cheated yourself. It's both players' responsibility to know
I
what the cards do.
would have won that game if I had my plot.
And who did you lose to then?
Quite a lot of people.
Right, I'm going on Jouting Pavilion now. We're going to find the person who cheated you.
Oh, I can't remember who it was.
Oh, don't worry, I'll tell you. You carry on commentating. I'm going to find the information.
Oh, God. You're not going to know who had it in their deck, though.
I will.
God. So, we've got, I think her name, is it Lorenza Sand?
Loretha.
Yeah. And she's the one where when a unique Martell character dies, you draw a card? Is that right? Is it you draw a card?
Yes.
Oh, what am I getting looks for?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
You give me the look.
Well, you lost to 3 people.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
You lost to Joe Zimmer.
Yeah.
And it wasn't him.
No.
You lost to Stefan Fotheringham.
Yeah.
Running Stark Conclave.
Probably not. Maybe.
Or Sam Woolley, Martell House of the Red Door, Starfall.
I don't know.
You made it up. I'm sure it didn't happen.
No, someone blanked. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're commentating on a game.
Yeah. Anyway.
But someone did blank me.
Had to get the last word. Had to get that last word in.
And. Anywho, so other marshalling, Dan did also marshal a Great Hall there. It's building up that economy base. Rowan has taken his time and has just marshalled Astapor.
I look at the the screen for the first time in about 3 minutes, and not a lot has happened yet. Have they been considering?
They're very slow, careful players.
Careful players.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is why the game's an hour.
The difference between Rowan and Dan actually is, although they're both quite slow, Dan second guesses himself a lot. Like he's sometimes unsure of the correct decision, and he paralyses himself with his choices. He's got so many choices running through his brain. Whereas Rowan, he does take time, but when he made a decision, he does what he decided. He makes a solid decision.
Okay, I can see that. Did Dan win the Grand Championship last year? Was it Dan who won it?
Dunno.
Didn't Dan win one of his own tournaments once?
Yeah, he won 2 of the events. Why?
Oh, no, I was just wondering. Because he got the mat, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely finished in the top 4. But I thought the winner mat was the guy holding the...
Oh, yeah, the other one. I like the green mat anyway. I think the green mat's much nicer.
Well, you didn't win one, so...
I would have, but I couldn't go to the last championship. I can't remember why, but I couldn't go. And if I'd gone, then I'd have got enough points and I'd have been in the top.
There's no guarantee.
Yeah, I only needed like 2 points.
There's no guarantee.
You're such a dick.
It's in my name. It's in my nature.
Exactly. Richard Dick.
So, did you see what just happened there?
Yes.
What happened?
Dan did a military with the bastard daughter, which was defended. He did an intrigue with the girl who sounds like Lorenza, and that got put down with the Astapor.
Yep.
And then Rowan is now doing an intrigue with Kotho.
Where did Kotho come from?
Kotho was discarded from hand. Well, came into play from hand from the freedmen being chucked into the discard pile.
Yep.
If he wins by 5, then they're going to come in.
Can you tell me why this is happening on a fortified position turn?
Why we can use Kotho?
Yes.
Because in hand, he's not blank.
That's correct. Yeah, a lot of people... some people... This came up online on the Facebook group very recently. And some people were of the opinion or of the impression that you couldn't actually jump in Kotho because they thought he would blank. When in your hand, he's not.
There's a reason that you can play dupes and stuff, isn't it? Ooh! So, we had Waken the Dragon on Drogon to use on the Red Viper using Dracarys. And Dan there has played Someone Always Tells to cancel that.
Seems good.
Does mean that Drogon's coming back to hand at the end of the phase.
It does.
But Dan had the cancel, so all's good.
He did. But he doesn't have a plot cancel maybe for next round. That's possible. That could be why he was using the long plan, because it's one of the popular ways to carry gold over to the next plot phase.
So we know that Rowan's still got another Drac there in hand. I think I also spotted secret schemes maybe in Dan's, so that's going to be useful for him to go and grab some more options. Maybe another Someone Tells or something. I think he's got a milk there too. And a Bella.
Dan the perennial, I'll hold milk in my hand and not use it.
Probably a good thing after the first one disappeared so quick.
Yeah, maybe.
So Rowan there just shuffling Dracarys back into his deck. We might see 5 Dracarises. We're going to get a Gabby replay.
Maybe.
Gabby 5 times.
Gabby 5 times. That's her name. And it's not a very flattering name because it could have many different connotations. What could she have done 5 times?
For those that don't watch our videos very often, Richard once Dracarys Gabby 5 times in one game. And it's become a bit of a running joke that whenever people are playing Dracarys in their deck, that we mention it on the videos.
The other funny thing is, her partner Joe Zimmer is known as Joey 5 Scoops.
Oh yeah!
Because on their first date, he ate 5 whole scoops of ice cream. So yeah, the number 5 has a special connection with that couple.
If they ever buy a house, it has to be the number 5. Like, they can't move into a house unless it's like the 5th one on the street, I think.
Well, that seemed a bit restrictive of you to impose that upon them.
Well, I think they've put it on themselves, to be honest, with these nicknames.
I think you just made it up.
I did. That doesn't mean it can't stand.
Wow. Oh, okay, well, yeah, you're born, Gabby and Joe.
Yeah, if you're buying a house, it's got to be number 5. By the way, hi Joe, hi Gabby. Joe, thanks for being a patron. I'll get your card to you if you remind me on Facebook. There you go.
The conversation's gone sideways.
Yeah, not a lot's happening on the screen.
No, that's true. They're selecting what, plots?
Yes, we are currently in the plot phase.
Rowan has selected, Dan is selecting. He has 2 gold. If he had another cancel, he could open up a plot where he could cancel. And that is a plot worth cancelling.
So we've got the first snow there into counting coppers. So Dan's going to get a few more options in hand. Hopefully he can get the Someone Always Tells so he can cancel the first snow. I did that in one of my games. It was great.
Did you?
Yeah, I was very happy. I think I still lost, but I was still happy that I managed to cancel a plot.
First snow is a very good plot to cancel. I think Rowan going to great lengths to blank or get rid of. Wow.
That's what you want on a first snow turn.
Yeah, Rowan's gone to great lengths to get rid of that bastard daughter. He blanked her with a fortified position. Now he's going to first snow. He doesn't want to lose intrigue challenges and he doesn't want to lose any cards from his hand. However, his backboard is really well set up now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, really well set up. So we've got a flea bottom there and the Dothraki Sea, which when you win a power challenge, you can sacrifice it to go and find a Blood Rider?
No.
Dothraki?
Put in a Dothraki from your hand.
Ah.
You don't need to go and find anything.
Fine. Oh, I know it's when you win a power challenge. It's not like it's a card that gets seen very often. What are you giving me this look for?
You're so out of your comfort zone, it's funny.
Get. I'm getting some of them.
Yeah.
Slowly getting there.
Old Town Informer. High Tower Spy.
Piss off.
High Garden Courtier.
I don't know why those 3 get me so confused. Like, every time I get them mixed up.
Scheming Septon.
I've absolutely no idea which one that is.
Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, well, no wonder I don't know what it is.
I'm sorry, well, it's been out for a month. It's a green card. I normally burn them when we open the pack. In a ceremonial fire to appease the drowned god.
No, we do not. What do you mean drowned god? When was the last time you played Greyjoy?
It should be R'hllor to appease R'hllor. I always play Greyjoy. What do you mean?
I genuinely can't remember the last time I played Greyjoy.
Well, so what?
Ha! You couldn't remember either, which is why you were trying to be funny.
I wasn't even thinking of it, and I can remember actually because it was at Euros in the pod. Yeah, and I got smashed, all right. Yeah, even Martin beat me.
Oh God!
I know. Right? I was so embarrassed. Like Martin Lewis beat me. I was feeling a bit down on myself. I hated myself for at least a few hours, but then I got over it. So
I think Martin Lewis beat me as well, actually, in the pod.
Ha!
I think he beat me to come first and I came second or something.
Damn.
Yeah. I can do pods.
Martin Lewis is alright, really. I like Martin.
He's a good player now. He's like...
Now?
Well, no, because like, in the beginning, like obviously he was new and he was coming to tournaments, very enthusiastic, but he's been doing so much work on the Iron Throne. He's really, built it up and he's got a good group now that he does little tournaments for on that.
Yeah, I'm glad it's working for him.
Yeah, and I know he's been recruiting quite heavily in his meta, and I think he managed to find like sort of 3 or 4 new players for his meta.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, God, when was the last time we got a new person? So it's quite
Lauren?
hard. Lauren's Dan's girlfriend. So I don't think she had a choice.
I think she had a choice.
I think she had a choice.
I'll wager that, and most of the girlfriends of people that watch probably don't Thrones. So, you know.
It's true.
That's what you're doing wrong, lads. You're not giving them a choice.
Yeah.
Has anything happened? We've got second sons in from a flea bottom on Rowan's side. And Dan has marshalled the bastard of God's grace.
And duped the Red Viper.
Duped the Viper.
And first no happened, so he didn't have to cancel.
Or he didn't want to cancel. Maybe he felt like, I got this.
Well, he does have a stronger board, but then Rowan's got more tricks.
Rowan's going to win the power challenge. And Rowan knows he's going to win the power challenge. And Rowan does the power challenge.
Right.
This is relevant for Dothraki Sea.
Oh, okay. I wonder what the hell you're going on about then. I thought you were just being, a bit sarcastic.
Here's Jogo.
Jogo without.
So Jogo has stealth now because Kotho is a Blood Rider.
Ah.
So there is some synergy there. I don't think there's anything in Dan's dead pile, so he's not going to get plus X strength.
No, but a bit of stealth is always nice. Stealthing the person that can't be Dracarys. So trying to tempt Dan to put in the Bastard of Godgrace or the Red Viper here.
I hope he is 5 strength now. I'm going to Google that. You keep talking, love.
So Dan is considering defending with the Red Viper and the Bastard. But obviously Rowan's playing Targ. He's got a gold left, plus the Tawny Grounds if he really wants. It's a little bit risky to defend. Is Dan going to defend anyway? Yes. That's brave. I guess he's got 2 gold if he wants to... Oh, no. Dan's changing his mind a lot in this game. You need to stick with it, Dan.
Here's 5 strength.
There you go.
Now, Rowan hasn't knelt the Tawny Ground to bluff the Dracarys threat. He doesn't need to, that's gold, but if you intend to use an event in the challenge phase, normally you kneel the Tawny Ground.
Why do you think he hasn't?
Maybe he's trying to bluff to Dan that he doesn't have it, when he clearly has.
Yeah, that
Maybe
could be
he's
true.
trying to project the image, I haven't knelt my Tawny Ground because I don't have an event to play this round. You're free to kneel your 4 strength character.
Yeah, and he's put his cards down, and he's leaning back, he's having a drink, he's not paying that much attention.
Leaning
so maybe
back,
he's trying
disengaged.
to lull Dan into a false sense of security. I cannot speak today, Jesus. Dan lets it go unopposed and takes the dupe off the Red Viper as claim. Which is a little bit risky because Targ generally runs Valar. And Rowan's only going to be left with Kotha on the board at the end of his turn. So, yeah, maybe slightly risky, but we'll see. Got an intrigue coming through here from Rowan, which is going again unopposed.
Yeah.
And taking one of the many desert scavengers.
Rowan must be quite sad Dan hadn't knelt anything because he definitely wanted to do something, I'm sure. I mean, he can't Dracarys anybody, but Consuming Flame did the thing.
Oh,
Consuming
yeah,
Flame,
can't
then
anyone, can he?
Astapor. That'll kill someone.
Yeah, so Dan here going in for an intrigue. Intrigue is always good to try and do against Targ, if you don't mind risking the character.
Interesting. Does he have anything? He doesn't. So he doesn't have Consuming Flames, I don't think. We didn't see one in his hands earlier.
Oh, he's only got 2 cards left.
There goes another Kotho.
It's one of those, yeah, one of those is Dracarys, and I can't quite catch what the other one is. And Dan now going in with the military.
So Rowan definitely needs cards next round. He's going to go with another coppers, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Is he? If he's got 2 coppers, do
He
you know
definitely
if he
has
does?
2 coppers.
Okay.
Playing this kind of deck, you need to keep your hand full of cards.
Oh, the other card's Drogon, because Drogon would have come back to hand with the
Wasn't
first
he
snow,
already
right?
discarded?
Drogon?
Yeah.
Well, it's currently in Rowan's hand.
Oh,
so...
I know why. He brought it back to hand before with Waking the Dragon, right?
Ah, yeah, that was it.
Because there was only Kotho on the board when he played First Snow.
First snow brings it back to hand anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we have a power challenge then with the Red Viper.
In comes the Bastard Viper. Did he win a challenge with the Bastard of God's Grace? He did,
No,
right?
I think that was Astapor.
So no extra token for Bastard Viper.
No, which would be really nice if he did get it, because it would put him just out of reach of a Dracarys. But, yeah, wasn't to be.
Jogo comes back to hand because of the Dothraki Seed lasting effect.
Yeah.
Second Sons go back to the discard pile.
And Rowan here just deciding what he wants to shuffle back into his deck.
I like that Rowan did them in the correct order as well. Second Son is a win. And Dothraki Seed at the end of the phase. He did them in the right order. That's kind of pleasing.
Did he?
He did.
I didn't notice.
I'm telling you, he did.
Okay.
I'm telling you facts, unless I lied.
Unless you missaw.
Missaw.
Is that a thing?
It is now.
Can be. I mean, you get misheard, so, you know, missaw could be a thing.
Interesting. Could just say hallucinate. That evokes better images.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. So Rowan putting more events back into his deck. He wants to be drawing them.
That's Blood of My Blood, wasn't it, that you put back in?
It was Blood of... Was it?
Wasn't it?
I thought it was Waking the Dragon.
Oh.
Either way, it was an event. We both agreed on that.
Oh, at least we're agreed on something, right?
That's teamwork, honey.
Yeah.
We got this.
You're the second person I high-fived today. But the first person was on Skype, so it wasn't really a proper high-five.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not really a high five, is it?
No, I just sort of basically hit my camera on my laptop, which wasn't quite the same.
That's pretty silly.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Littlefinger's meddling. Does he have it? Yeah, he does.
Wow, that's pretty sad for Rowan.
Hmm.
And it may cost him the game.
Maybe.
Because I'd wager that's his only reset.
Well, you say that, but we've also seen First Snow, so that's his only other reset.
That's not really a reset.
It is a bit.
It's not. Yeah? Why do you think it's a reset?
Because quite often you've been looking at my plots and been like, oh, you've got First Snow, that's your reset.
It's not really a reset, though. It's more like a bounce some cards back to hand.
It's a soft reset.
Thin the board a little bit.
So it's a board thinner.
It's a pressure plot.
Right.
It's a get your freedmen, your Missandei, your Viserys back to hand plot, and then you can discard them again plot.
Ooh, big Ariane.
Big Ariane?
I don't think I've seen her since we did our spoiler video.
J2O Ariane.
J2O?
Yeah.
Oh, is that Journey to Old Town?
Yeah. I wasn't being cool.
I did wonder what you were doing.
Oh, Dan's like, you know what, fuck this. He's not going to have another reset. I'm putting all my guys out.
Well, it's not like Ariane really stays on the board, right?
When Dan plays Ariane, she does tend to stay on the board.
Oh, okay.
I say this from playing 2 games against him at this tournament, and I don't think he triggered her.
Oh, what's the point in using her then?
He used her as a source of insight.
Card draw.
And maybe he would have used her, but, you know, in one game, she was being stealthed by the Wolves of the North, and I was going first, so, you know, didn't get much leverage out of that. And in the other game, he needed characters on the board.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's the only thing about J2O Ariane. I do feel like she's quite expensive to keep replaying. So you need to have a good econ base if you are going to use her in your deck, like she's supposed to be used.
Yeah, see, this is where she's good with the Dornish fiefdoms. However, she's more of a go first card because you want to be able to kneel her and then bring her back to hand. And if you're going first, you can do that, kneel her, win an intrigue challenge, for example, get the insight, bring her back to hand to reduce the opponent's board, and then you go in with the military.
Yeah.
But Dornish fiefdoms require you to go second. Going second means you may not be able to use her as efficiently as you would like.
Quite clever.
Not really. I could be completely wrong. There are probably Martell players listening to this thinking, Richard, shut up. You obviously don't play Martell. You know nothing about Martell. Stop talking about Martell.
Have you done the Martell review yet? Is the Martell review out?
Yes.
Was it good?
Sure. I mean, it's Martell. What do I know?
Oh. Well, you get all these review people in and then you check them all and edit them.
I don't check them all. I just put pictures with them. And then I send them out into the big bad world.
Don't you aren't you really tempted to add a little sentence here or there? You know, just
to see if anyone notices.
Yeah.
No.
I would be.
I wouldn't abuse editorial privilege like that.
All right, take the moral high ground.
Yeah. I mean, Nick Hampton just done the Night's Watch review, and he did Cycle 3 as well by accident. So I just sort of left it in there, put the pictures with that as well. And I didn't want to shit all over his good work.
Fair enough.
Good stuff.
We have a military. Something's happening. A military from the Bastard Daughter and Dark Star. Not Dark Spear, Dark Star.
You're mixing up your Sun Spear and your Dark Stars.
Apparently. So that would be a military for 6. We're using Astapor on Dark Star and defending with Kotho. So this means that Rowan wins the challenge. Because let's face it, Kotho was going to get intimidated if he didn't defend or die, which obviously isn't particularly brilliant either. Oh, Rowan could do a trick here.
Rowan can do many tricks.
Rowan could do a trick here. Rowan could discard Drogon to stand Kotho with Plaza and then flea bottom him in and Dracarys.
He could. Do you think he's waiting for the Bastard of Godgrace or the Viper Bastard? Bear in mind, if Godgrace wins it, Bastard Viper will then be 5 strength.
So probably the Bastard then? Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Sure.
Ariane's 5 strength, right?
Ariane is 5 strength and she can be triggered at any time.
Ah.
It's a challenges action.
Okay, so Kotho to doing what we said basically. Drogon comes in.
This is where I would trigger Ariane.
Kneeling tawny grounds. And Dan's like, I have an action.
Here we go.
Ah, that would have been a really neat trick.
But at least he got the stand and he wins the challenge.
Yeah, he can defend the intrigue. Oh, that would have been a really cool trick. But never mind. So, last challenge coming through then. That's the Red Viper coming in. For a power challenge, I believe. Yeah, unopposed and claim. Cool. So we'll see if Rowan's got any other tricks. I imagine he doesn't at this point.
Most of his tricksy locations are knelt. He only has 2 gold and 0 claims, so I don't think he'd want to.
Yeah. Oh, and just deciding for Isla Ravens before the standing phase. What he wants to shuffle back in. Going for Awaken the Dragon. So yeah, I think it was Blood of My Blood earlier that he shuffled back in.
Cool, cool.
So, are you right? I'm just saying. You alright?
Yes. Why are you snickering?
Nothing. So, down there just standing at the board and back round to choosing plots. So how many plots has Dan got in his use pile? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
4 in the use pile? A little
Well,
thing of meddling
there'll be
being
5
the
in a second. Yeah. So, Doran's game could do some work from here if he's got it.
I guess that's the finisher Danny's going for, but I don't think Rowan's dumb enough to let that happen.
No, because you need to... Oh, hello. Oh, we're looking at plots here, are we? Trade routes.
And the one I could see the most, I had no idea what it was because it was alt art.
Those are trade routes.
Was it?
Yeah.
Alt art's not allowed.
In regional.
DQ Dan.
Well, they said that plots are okay.
They.
DQ
Dan.
The TO.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a really rubbish summer harvest.
Yeah, and 2 of his characters died.
On the plus side, gets to take the Dracarys out his hand. Well, that's not good. So I wonder if Rowan can take a... Sorry, go on.
I think it's still good for Rowan to get those 2 characters off the board. No claim soak there for Dan, so I'll have to think a bit more about that military challenge.
I was going to say, I wonder if Rowan's going to shuffle the Dracarys back in with his Isla Ravens in the plot phase, which he's doing now.
Just before the draw.
Yeah, give him a chance to draw in it again.
Got to see if he draws a
in
draw.
there now, right? So Summer Harvester, selecting Rowan's plot, which means that Dan will get 4 gold from that. It does also have a Rosewood and 2 Great Halls, and a Blood Orange Grove, and Water Gardens. So I think it might be right for, for economy.
Yeah. This is why I think political disaster is an important plot.
Well, both of their backboards. You know, I'd be happy to get a political disaster against either of them.
Has Rowan drawn yet?
I wasn't looking. Maybe, maybe not.
I must have missed that.
Do you want to stop and go back and check?
Nah. Dawn. How obnoxious.
Ooh, so Water Gardens just pays outright for Dawn, so that's nice.
Nice.
Ah, you plonker, Dan. You plonker.
Rowan's like, thanks for that, buddy.
So, yeah, that was daft. So I'm playing a Desert Scavenger on the Below the Dragon turn means that they die.
I mean, I've got a real problem with the Water Garden. I mean, how stupid is that card?
It's nice to
You kneel it and it reduces something by 5 for 1 cost location. That's just dumb.
I guess when people were playtesting the Water Gardens, the Wars agenda wasn't in the pipeline, right? Because Water Gardens was quite a while back.
Dunno.
So I think, like, with the normal 7 plots, it's good, but it's not as good. But with
Yeah,
Wars,
but
it's
Ricatha
amazing.
existed around the same time.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's stupid. Like, Trade Routes is stupid. The Water Gardens is stupid. It's just stupid, right?
Is Water Gardens limited?
Sorry? Limited?
Yeah.
No.
What?
And it's loyal, and it's stupid.
So basically, if we needed one word to sum up the Water Gardens,
Stupid.
it would be stupid.
Well, it is. I mean, that's so much economy for 1 cost location. I mean, the King's Road, you have to kneel it and sacrifice it for, for 3. So that's a net gain of 2 gold. Great Hall, you can trigger every round for 1, maybe 2. Water Garden is nothing. 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold, 4 gold, 5 gold. You just get stronger and stronger. It's just nuts.
So basically, you think it's OP. OP restrict.
It's bullshit.
Dan's marshalling? Shall we discuss? He's still annoyed about the Water Garden.
I am. I don't want to talk about it.
So, right, how do we say this kid's name?
Larissa.
Larissa.
It's like Lorenza, but without the N. Lorenza.
Loreza.
Yeah.
Loreza, like a razor.
Lavisa Sand. Is it
Okay.
sand? It is now.
Probably. Okay, so Loreza is back, and the Jade Sea Dromond is there on the board. So this is fantastic. We can use this in the dominance phase and get rid of Astapor finally, and then, or Flay Bottom, depending, but probably Astapor because that's your sort of biggest threat for killing off those high strength characters.
How many challenges is Dan going to do here?
2.
2?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Well, with Astapor and Blood of the Dragon.
Oh crap! Yeah, none.
Oh crap! Yeah. I mean, it's not a very appealing prospect, is it?
No. I guess you're just gonna.
You can maybe do a challenge with Loretta. You don't give a shit if she dies.
Yeah, she would die immediately, but at least you get to trigger her action.
Why would she die immediately?
Because Rowan surely just Astapor her so she dies.
Yeah, but if Rowan Astapor's her, he's not going to Astapor the Bastard of God's Grace or the Viper or Darkstar. So that's
true.
an ideal scenario. Then Dan can actually do stuff. So I don't think he will.
So you're
But
saying
put
maybe
the pressure
Dan
on
should
it
just put
after
it
question.
in? So do you think maybe Dan should just put her in?
Yeah, I'd probably do that. Might leave me thin on the ground for claim's sake if she dies, but if she does die, it's likely to be the result of Astapor. Unfortunate if it's consuming flames. 'Cause then you're really under pressure.
Yeah, it's true. Because
That's the thing you have to weigh up.
Yeah.
Dan has gold, he could have a cancel.
Well, he's used 2 already.
He has used 2, but he could be running Hand Judgment.
Probably not.
I don't think he's running Viper Eyes. Oh, he is running Vengeance for Elia.
Oh, is Does he?
He's running it 3 of. I ran into it 3 times.
You fool.
I know.
So, intrigue challenge from Rowan. Dan lets it go through unopposed. Reaction with Dawn to draw a card. And claim there is Ariane. Well, that's 2 Arianes in the discard, so she's probably gone. Second Son's coming in there for the power.
Power for 2.
Power for 2? And Second Son's?
What did I just say?
You said power for 2?
Oh man, I don't know why I said that. I can't even understand. Like, what was I even thinking about? I was thinking about how much gold he didn't have left. And that's 2.
Ah.
You
He's
have
got
no
1
idea
gold
what I'm
now,
saying.
because he used 3 bottom.
Yeah.
Anywho, so Dan using his reaction. That's his hand.
He
Oh,
has
he's
a
found
Doran
another
game.
Ariane!
He's got the end game.
Oh, does he? Oh, okay. Maybe next turn that then. And
Dario
is that Dario?
discarded. Yep.
So Dario to stand the Second Sons. And then going with the military there. Or Dan let it go unopposed.
Must check power total. So, if you're Dan, what are you going to Jade Siege Romand?
Astapor.
Yeah?
I would.
I mean, Astapor's biggest threat is with Blood of the Dragon, and that turn is almost over. Wouldn't you get rid of Fleabottom? Because he seems to be really reliant on the Fleabottom Second Sons at the moment, with only Kothar on the board.
Yes, but if Dan's got Doran's game, he wants to get a big intrigue challenge through. And losing 4 strength off that intrigue challenge does not seem ideal. So I think I would get rid of the Astapor.
Also true.
Okay, so dominance phase. Dan, Dromond.
Maybe he doesn't want to.
It's going to be the last round. They've only got like about 6 minutes left.
Against me, he didn't use it once because he needed the economy.
He definitely wanted to use Dromond. Do you know how I know?
I would have used Drummond.
Do you know how I know he definitely wanted to use Dromond?
Because you've edited the video and you've seen what happened.
Yeah, because in about a minute he goes, dominance actions!
He just needs a few more reps with the deck to get used to
There
it.
you go. That was him having a little mini fit when he realised.
There you go.
So that sucks.
Yeah, more reps for Dan with Martell Wars, and he gets better at that.
Yeah.
It ain't no big deal.
Trade routes into Marched. Which is why Rowan cleared his board.
Where did Kozo go?
He Iron Banked him.
Iron Bank.
Yeah, Iron Bank's in the discard there, look. Oh, interesting march.
Well,
Why
you
don't
march the one guy who doesn't die to Drac. That's brave.
Weird choice. Maybe he's got another one in hand.
Maybe.
Because I'm going to assume that he's going for the Doran's game here.
He got a lot of gold. Ariane's not dead.
Oh yeah, you can put Ariane out, can't you, if you wanted?
That seems good.
Yeah, Ariane and a dragon back into hand. To stop the Dracarys. Seems very nice.
He needs a few more intrigue icons, but he has plenty of economy. He can just play his hand out. If this is the last round, which it may or may not be.
Yeah, I think...
because time hasn't been called, and time won't be called for another 6 minutes.
Well, remember this video, like, it doesn't time exactly with the round. I had to cut off a little bit at the beginning.
Roughly.
Yeah, I think I chopped off about 6 minutes off the beginning of this.
Ignore everything I said, guys.
But
So you're trying to subtly say, Richard, you're wrong. Just shut up.
What I'm trying to say is there is not exactly 5.5 minutes left of this round. It's probably more like there's 2 or 3 minutes left on the round.
Oh, I see.
Is what I'm trying to say.
So Dan has marshalled Ariane Martell. Mm-hmm. Elaria. Wow. Bastard Elaria. A little wry smile from Rowan there.
Rowan then marshalled Jogo, who has already been milked. So he's not going to get any stealth or anything like that. He's not going to get any intrigue strength.
The host of the Boneway.
Oh, they're super strong now. Aren't they on like
+7.
10 strength or something?
4 + 7, that's 11.
11 strength.
Ilaria is 5, that's 16. Ariane is 5, 21. So there's 29 strength of intrigue on the table.
Perfect. So Dan just needs to do a massive intrigue challenge and win. If he's got Doran. I mean, has he got Doran's game? Have we seen it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, whatever. If Rowan puts stuff on the board, he can Ilaria them into the power challenge. Drag them all in if they have intrigue icons as well.
There's no way he's getting 20 strength worth of intrigue icons on that board.
Nope.
I mean, he's got a Kotha in hand.
He got burn events. He got 3 gold. He got Astapor. He got a tourney ground. Plaza Pride. He got options, is what I'm saying.
So we've got a power coming in from Jogo. Okay, we're going to try and defend Varian. I guess if we're on Dracaris's or Consuming Flames or anything, Dan will just send Jogo back to hand.
So the only reason he would defend that is to get the extra insight from Ariane. Otherwise, you could just send him back to hand, right?
Yeah. Oh, no.
No,
no,
Dan got dead stuff.
Yeah, but Jogo's milked.
He is, yeah. So, you know, if Rowan nails the tourney ground, for example, then you just say, actually, I trigger Ariane now and take Jogo back to your hand. Sorry about that, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Danny's fell over.
Is it a sign?
That's that particular pop that always falls over. We've got the same one and it falls over all the time.
Yeah. It's the reason that I have to have all the pops back against the DVDs, because it would look weird if just hers was.
I see.
There's a method behind my madness.
There is.
Occasionally.
Our viewers are learning the methods. Rowan's not engaging in the board anymore. Arms crossed, leaning back.
He's not even facing the board.
He's waiting for Dan to get on with the game.
Yeah.
Because he feels like it. Yeah. The body language says it's not in his favour anymore.
Oh, okay. We're going in for power. How much strength is she?
5.
Okay. I was going to say, because she just has to pour it.
So this forces Rowan to do something.
Yeah, I guess with the Host of the Boneway, you've got enough strength that it's not too big an issue. Oh, wow. Is he doing what I think he's doing? Okay, so he's used Ricaro to stun Jogo with the Plaza. Then Ricaro goes into the discard pile, kneeling the Isle of Ravens to put Ricaro back into his deck. And then he can use Blood of My Blood to go and get Ricaro from his deck to play him. So it must be that he only has 1 copy in the deck, or he had all the copies in hand. But by discarding him, that lets him go and get him again, so that he can put him into play and defend this power challenge.
That was good.
Yeah, that was quite cool. However, now I guess Dan can just do a big intrigue. No? Looks like he's playing it safe with the military first.
Military?
Yeah, try and tempt out any tricks Rowan might have here. And then I guess at the end you can go in with the intrigue for, what, 15? With the Bastard and the Host of the Boneway?
For the Doran game.
Yeah, that seems good.
That seems clever.
It does.
I mean, you definitely wouldn't do an intrigue with a Viper.
Not the Viper on its own.
Although it did sound like he just said intrigue, right?
Yeah, we've just had like a fun like 15 minutes being like, why the hell did Dan go in with an intrigue with just the Viper?
It does sound like he said intrigue.
It does sound like he said intrigue, but we've gone back and changed it, guys, so it's fine. We've checked. It's as a military, because going in for an intrigue with 4 strength would be very silly.
That would be dumb as. And Dan isn't that dumb.
No,
he can do some dumb things sometimes, but he's not a dumb player.
And I did have fun, like the last 5 minutes, just being like, "What the hell, Dan? Why are you doing an intrigue for only 4 strength? It's Doran's game." But no, it was just us being thick.
We were being particularly thick.
I'm sorry for doubting you, Dan. Yeah.
Unless he did say intrigue. Oh, Rowan's conceded now.
Yeah, I mean, once Dan goes in with the actual intrigue, not the intrigue that we thought was happening, then Dan will just win that with the Doran's game.
Yeah, Dan's just like, yeah, Doran's game in it, bruv. And
Yeah,
I was like,
what?
yeah, I guess so, bruv.
I don't think that's how either of them talk. But yeah, so there was like what 7 plots in the used pile, so that would have been all 15 power straight away for the win. Plus with the Bastard of God Grace, that would have been Renown on there too, and probably unopposed.
So, as the game as a whole, what do you think swung the momentum in Daniel's favour?
Cancelling the Valar was a big thing.
Ooh, it was, yeah, spicy.
Yeah, I mean he had what 3 uniques on the board when that Valar would have happened, and like big uniques.
Yeah.
But then again, saying that, none of them had Renown on them, and I think it was Host of the Boneway that came in and stole the day at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid, isn't it? Well, you know, just to sort of wrap up what you're trying to say here is Water Garden is stupid.
Right.
Someone Always Tells is stupid.
Yeah.
Doran's game is stupid.
I'm stupid for thinking he was doing an intrigue for full strength in Doran's game.
That is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stupid things to see in this video, including the commentary. We are stupid.
Sorry guys, we tried. There was a lot of gaps to fill.
Yeah. So, thanks as always to our Patreon.
Indeed.
For supporting us and allowing to do this for you. You can support us if you want to at...
I was thinking, wow, Richard never does a bit. Patreon.com/The White Walkers.
That's it, that's the one.
And
join us again for the round 3 next time.
Sure thing.
Goodbye, folks.
Thanks everyone, see you next time. Bye.